Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ridlo Kusuma. I'm going to present a debate speech that is presented to fulfill an assignment in speaking for academic process class. With the motion of the debate is this House regrets the glorification of online learning during pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, on March the 2nd in this year, our government has announced an emergency condition of COVID-19 breakdown to the whole country. Our government has made every possible effort to prevent the widespread of this pandemic virus. It can't be denied that one of their policies is by restrict the learning activities into online learning for every student in Indonesia. But from the policies that has been announced by the government, of course, it won't run as smooth as expected for the whole society. Especially, we are faced with a problem of the limitations of technology. Schools in isolated places tend to have a limited access of the internet, hardware and software to support the online education. While having most of people huge amount of cost in education and having a crucial problem in their crisis in their finance. This creates another problem which is truly a important problem that can affect to the students' mental health. Since it has lots of disadvantages than the advantages compared with the traditional way of learning by meeting face to face in real time, we need to consider the disadvantages of it in order to overcome our main problem, which was this decision of the online learning for all students over the country. Ladies and gentlemen, basically, students are forced to face the new learning system called e-learning. What is e-learning? Well, e-learning itself is a process of learning that rely on the internet and a certain hardware and apps that support it. Most of school in Indonesia seems familiar with this method, but not all of them. At first, this method seems to be very neat that students can access the class anytime and anywhere. So they don't need to come to school at the perfect time. Turns out, it becomes the reverse. The assignment can come anytime and anywhere the students are, and those assignments not only come in one or two assignments, but lots of them that keep stacking on the student's schedule. The combining of traditional way of learning, which are offline method, with the online one might become a democratic decision to restrict the rapid spread of e-learning sources to the student. However, no matter how sophisticated the technology to support the e-learning is, still can't be that effective, can't be that effective to substitute the appliance of face-to-face method because of the conventional interaction method is way more effective than the online learning. Other than that, the limited accessibility of internet, hardware, software, and financing often become a huge obstacle in maximizing sources of online learning. Ladies and gentlemen, the preparation before giving a service of learning is one of the crucial key of the success of the learning, especially for the online learning. In this kind of learning, the learner must know the principles of learning as general. The tool to deliver the materials is not the important factor to determine the quality of learning, but the design of the course itself. One of the reasons is to raise up meaningful learning. The effectiveness or not of the learning can be identified later by the manners between learners, how they will react to each other, and etc. If we consider this aspect, it might become a solution for the problem we are currently facing. Ladies and gentlemen, after all, E-learning must keep going since we know that this is the only way to prevent the widespread of COVID-19 breakdown in Indonesia. Therefore, we still don't know when students will come to do a face-to-face learning in their school again. Lack of facilities and infrastructure that is affected by economic factor and unpreparedness of technology become another detention of the occurrence of online learning. So that we know that the result of the learning won't become 100% effective. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my debate speech. I would like to thank you for all the time you've given to the video. With this, I will say goodbye and have a nice day.